Hey, sis. Guess who? I wanted to come see you, but they won't let me. So I figured I'd make you a video and just tell you hey and how much I love you and I miss you a lot. And I wanted you to know that I'm talking to your girls every day and that they're keeping us up on everything that's going on with you. And we want you to get well and come home because they're not letting us in the hospital, of course. You're going to get to talk to her. Don't worry. You can come over here and sit down. I'll let you talk to your wifey, Pooh. But anyway, Alan's dying to talk to you. He's going to end up grabbing my phone. But I wanted to tell you that I love you and I miss you and that, everything here is okay. We're all on, everybody's being shut ins, but this is my life anyway. So I'm used to it, but everybody else is not. But, the kids are all out of school and everything. And we're all shut in, and so don't feel like you're the only one. At least at least the rest of us are doing the same thing. We're all shut in, but that's the only way we can keep safe, and we got to do what it takes to keep safe. If we weren't shut in, I'd be there. I'd find a way. And I wish I could be with you now. I miss you so much. I love you. And Bella just fell off of the sofa trying to get up here with her mommy, and come here, darling. You can see Aunt Faye. But anyway, know that that everything's okay on the home front, so you don't have to be worried about anything here. I know how you are, and we're gonna take care of everything here. I would sing you a song or something, but I can't carry a tune right now. Alan, you're in my way. You're making a shade on my face, and Faye needs to see her sister. You can come over here and sit. I'll give you the phone because I will be behind you because I know how y'all two are when you get by yourself. But anyway, there was, I was thinking about all the good times we always had, and when we used to hang around out on Foster Street, you remember that? And we'd race down, we'd go out with Diane on the weekends and be over there in Covington at 20 minutes till 11, and knowing we had to be home by 11, and race that old 63 Pontiac Impala 120 miles an hour all the way down I-20 to get home by 11 o'clock so Daddy wouldn't have a heart attack, not let us go out the next night. But we made it every time. You remember that time too? Also, I was thinking about this last night. Alan don't believe me, but we were all in Covington, and I think you and Diane were in Diane's car up behind us, and you were with Ronnie Dial, she was with Cleo Carnes, and I was with Charles Vaughn, and I think Patsy must have been up there with me or something. I can't remember, but anyway, we were going up there, and y'all didn't turn your lights on. So I mean, we're going up the road, and we're trying to do our lights on, and I have to make y'all realize you hadn't cut your lights on, and then here comes that light, bloom, 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 and then that officer took us all down to the station. And we were in the car. We didn't have to turn around, but we did because y'all were with us. And so we made them stop, and we got back there with y'all, and they made us all go down to the station. And when we got down to the station, they were going to call Mom and Daddy, and we all said, "No, don't call them. We're getting in a lot of trouble. You don't know our daddy. We've never been in trouble. We're not going to do anything." And they said, "Well, you have to go straight home. We need to let them know y'all was riding up down the road with the lights off." I said, "Well, we were all together, and they were just riding off our lights." And so after they cut up with us and enjoyed themselves, making us scared to death, they let us go, and we went on home. And we never did tell Mom and Daddy about that. Never did tell them. Oh, and another thing I was thinking, I need to tell you, I'm sorry about something. When we were little, I was probably 3 or 4, and you were 5. And somebody had went out in the barn and got into the dog food. And I remember doing it when I was a little kid, and I thought I was helping Daddy. I went out there and I got the pail, and I got the dog food in it, and I went around, and I was that little old dipper he had, and I was putting the food in all the little dog troughs, and so when Daddy come home, he was mad because somebody'd been in the dog food out there in the barn, and he wanted to know who it was, and I said, "It wasn't me," and I told him it was you, and you got a whooping. And, and I said, of course, I mean, I thought it was awful back then. Here I am, 65 years old, and I'm still remembering it, and I feel bad about it. So I'm gonna apologize for that now because I think I already apologized before, but I remember. But I just was thinking about it last night, and I said, I thought about it when Savannah said that you told Savannah I was mean, or she told you I was mean because I hit you over the head with an orange juice bottle and busted the orange juice bottle over your head full, and orange juice went everywhere, and you were shocked and I was shocked. But I didn't know it was going to break. I didn't know it was going to break. Of course, you knew I didn't know. But the look on your face, like, and me and you both were looking at each other in shock, and we didn't know what to do. Like Daddy knew what to do though. I didn't hit you with another orange juice bottle. Of course, I don't think I ever hit you. Man, you never fought that much, did we? No, we didn't. But whenever me and Patsy would get into it and we wouldn't stop, and I wouldn't stop, let's say was true, and you were the only one who could get me off of her. But we don't fight anymore. We all love each other. And I mean, we did it out of love anyway, so it was okay. And the time Patsy, me and you decided we were going to mess up the living room so bad, and we told her we'd give her $5 if she would let us mess up the living room without fussing, and because she would, if you put down a piece of paper, she'd go crazy because that was her room. She had to clean up every day. But me and you had the kitchen. But anyway, remember we poured coal in the floor, poured water on top of that coal and everything. It made the biggest mess. But she got it cleaned up. She got it cleaned up before Daddy got home. But she won that $5. Yeah, she got that $5. But anyways, I was just thinking about that, after we were talking about how mean stuff was. I was telling Savannah, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff we used to do when we were home. And when Alvin cut his hand, when Billy pulled that knife out of his hand when Mama told us we had to mop the kitchen floor. Well, we mopped the kitchen floor, but we didn't know it was, so we took the garden hose and we took the table out of there, and we took all the furniture out of the kitchen, and we just filled it full of water. And all of us kids, we put soap on it, and all of us was doing slip and slide across that long kitchen. And then I think Billy stood up or Alvin stood up and had the knife in his hand, and Billy just jerked it out of his hand, and when he did, it sliced Alvin's hand. But we didn't get no spanking or nothing about none of that stuff, because they didn't do it. But anyway, that was a scary time. But we did some wild stuff when we was kids. But we all right now, I guess. But it was good talking to you, sis. I love you and I miss you. I wish I could come up there and see you. If I could come up there and see you, I'd probably feel a lot better. And but they're not going to let us in, and because of this this pandemic they've got, and the corona, as Jay Bear says, you don't have the corona, do you, Nana? But anyway, I love you, sis. I miss you like crazy. I can't wait till you get out. I mean, if you need to come stay with me, you come stay with me. We're going to take care of you. We're going to take care of everything. And until then, don't worry about the kids. I talk to your children every single day. There's not a day goes by that I don't talk to them, and I tell them everything they need, and I'm here for them, and they know that. They know that I'm here for them, and they know I'll always be here for them, but I just want you to know that they're okay. And because I'm taking, I'm staying up on everything, and they're keeping me involved. They tell us everything, how everything's going, and let us know that you're okay, or whatever's going on with you. We are all, talking to each other, and it's on the family side. Everybody knows what's going on. And even last night, we were on a conference call, everybody talking, and we prayed for you, and we pray for you all the time. Well, there's somebody over here that's going to cry and jerk this phone out of my hand if I don't let him talk. So you want me to get up so you can sit here? Because the light's pretty good. Oh, you're going to stand there and you want to do that? Oh, looky.
Hey, sweetheart, I love you. Don't you tell nobody, but you're my favorite wife. You can't tell Betty and Martha and Dorothy. I love you, sweetheart. You do good now. Bye.
All that pulling it out of my phone, that's all you got to say.
She knows I love her.
She does. She knows you love her. See him, Faye? Tell her you love her, Al.
I love you, girl.
He loves you. And we'll see you when you get out, or when they lift this, the lockdown. If they open up, I'll find a way to get up there. I've got some really good masks. I got my mask a while back because, when my, when I was going to the hematologist and all, and my white blood cells fell to the floor, Savannah got me the nicest mask, and so when I come, I wear my mask. I bring my own mask, and so I've got a nice one that she bought me a while back, and I'll wear it over there to see you. Well, I've got over 10 minutes. I may not be able to send this, but I'm going to try. And I love you. I miss you, and I could think about old times and old days. And one day we got to get together and act like old people because we never done that. We've always acted like young people. And I was so tickled that I got to sneak in the rehabilitation center and see you the other week, even when I wasn't supposed to. But they, they didn't say anything to me, and we're not gonna tell my doctor though, okay? Don't mention it to my doctor because he'll really get upset because I'm not supposed to go in any place like that. People are having a fit because they're trying to figure out what to do now that they're all shut-ins. Well, I've been like that for over 2 years now. I mean, I've been a shut-in because I can't go anywhere. And I mean, you wouldn't believe JoJo and Dallas and Savannah. They are calling me every day and told me I better not leave my bedroom. If I left my bedroom, they'd have a fit. And they said if they find out anybody's, coming over here seeing me that's got like even sneezing, they will come and burn their house down. And so, and so I'm keeping pretty safe. I can only talk on the phone with people. They won't let me go anywhere. And I actually have not been out of this house since February 24th. And today is what? Today's the 23rd or 24th of March, and so it's been a while. And I'm not going anywhere. I stay at home and I take care of myself. And just know that I'm thinking about you. If I'm not there, don't think I'm not thinking about you. And like I said, I'm praying for you every day. And you pray for me too. And I appreciate it. And you get well because I want to get over there. And let's hurry up and get this coronavirus gone so I can sneak over there in that hospital and I'll get to see you. I love you, sis. Bye.